I thought tonight, we've struggled to score, and I thought the one thing we were a little better on tonight was moving the ball and taking it, being patient. But at the end of the day, we haven't been making shots, and we made shots. Our guards have been 4 for 17, 4 for 17, 4 for 17, 6 for 17. If they do that tonight, we lose. So they made both of them made 7 for 15, and they're capable of that. I thought Louisville did a great job getting inside. We just couldn't do anything with them on the glass down there in the second half. I thought that obviously the play that time making the jump shot in the lane earlier. Frank made the three up against the shot clock that was really hard. Then he made a drive, but Ty made the foul line jump shot to get us a little space, and then Marek got the tip off the isolation play. But this was our best win in a long time. It's coming off a couple really not good offensive, three bad offensive performances in a row, and to play well offensively tonight. I just thought we had great patience. We hit some shots, and it's a lot easier to try to win a game when you score more than 50 points. And we haven't been able to do that for a few games now. And this was, it was a great effort. I thought Louisville did a great job at the end getting the ball inside. We just really couldn't contend with them. We had massive foul trouble the whole game. I thought our players were smart. They were good. They didn't stayed away from situations, and but it was a great effort. I thought Marek was tremendous tonight. Every time they doubled, we found somebody and made a play. We were concerned coming into the game not to let McMahon have any looks, and we did a great job on him, except we fouled him once and gave him that one at the end. But we did a good job on their three-point shooters, and early they made some mistakes, but in the second half they made two turnovers. So they were really good, and they got it inside, but we had just enough to hold on. It was a great win. No questions.
Jim, after the big play for two, did you do anything different on defense to try to keep the ball out of the paint?
No, I think we when they cut it to two, I think we got a bucket, and then I can't remember the exact play, but I think they missed, and we got the rebound, and something happened down there. I can't remember exactly, but they had scored probably four straight times, and I think two of them were tips. But when they get Spalding in under the basket, we can't do much with him in that situation. But we made when you have a lead and you lose it on the road, it's always tough. You got to make plays. You still got to make a play or two. We knew we had the clock. We just had to get back up to four. Two's not enough, but we were patient, and again, it came down to Tyus making that jump shot in the lane to get us some space, and then the tip in. But it was a great effort.
You're down to six healthy scholarship players right now. And you had a seventh player play 1 minute today. What does that say about these kids' resiliency, and how can you
Yeah.
build upon that for the rest of the ACC?
If you look carefully around the country, there's a few teams that play 5 or 6 guys. If you really, even if Villanova's pretty good. Last I looked, and they played one guy 6 minutes and one guy 3 minutes yesterday, and beat a top 15 team and scored 92 points. So there's a few teams that play 5 or 6 guys, and our players are in great shape. They're capable. They don't seem tired. They make plays at the end of games. They've been playing the whole year, and we've won an overtime game. We won games at the end. It's a different game today. You get a 2.5 minute rest every 4 minutes, and without that, you couldn't do it. But that's a big factor. But that said, our backup point guard was helping us, and it was tough to lose him. And Barama, goes for 18 and 16, then he tweaks his knee again. So we're hoping that this week the rest will help him, and he'll be back. The one thing I think it has helped a little bit, and I believe this, when when you know you're going to play the whole game and you're not quite as confident maybe as you should be, I think you play better. I really do.
What do you think is the significance of this road win, picking one up in the ACC?
Well, we need wins. We need wins. Anywhere. The road's good. We need to get wins. I told them after the game the other night, we've got 8 games left, and our season will be determined by what we do in these 8 games. And, we've let a couple slip away, and this, makes up for, certainly for one of those. But every game's going to be like this. We're not overpowering anybody. We haven't overpowered anybody. We're going to have tough games every game out. But this was a good start, a real good start. Louisville's got a tremendous talent. They've got a really good basketball team, and we're fortunate to come in here and get this win.
Coach, how impressed were you with those young guys playing so long in there in that game with 4 fouls?
That was good. I mean, we needed him. In fact, O'Shea should have never gotten the 5th one. He made a bad play on that side. He knows better. It was an obvious block, and he knows better in that situation. We committed 3 or 4 bad fouls, 5 maybe, really bad fouls that we can't commit. And you just got to learn. I sometimes forget they're young players, and our veterans are. Frank's first year starting. It's the first year for Tyus, second year for Tyus to start, and all the rest of them are first-time starters. So it's they've learned, they're getting better, but we still got a ways to go yet.
Your team's had several battles with Louisville over the last couple of decades. Was it any different looking down, though?
I don't play against the coach. We don't have to play one-on-one. It's a good thing David would beat me by about 30. David's doing a great job, and I don't want to get anybody mad at me, and I'm not trying to. Obviously everybody knows Rick Pitino worked for me. He's a great friend of mine. In my opinion, he's one of the 2 best coaches that have coached in modern basketball in college. By that I mean after John Wooden. So to lose a guy like that, in my opinion, that's where he is. I think you got to put Mike ahead of him, but I think Rick did it with lesser players even. But he's a great friend of mine, and I feel bad about the whole situation, but it was what happened, and it's interesting. The other 3 coaches are still coaching. I don't know if that means anything or not. I said he's doing a great job. I think he is. I think it's an impossible situation. I think to take over a team like that I think it's just hard. Really hard. I think he's doing great.
All set?
Okay, thank you.